Welcome back to East Texas Now. You are watching the live streaming news service straight out of your East Texas newsroom. I do have a special guest here joined with me. Please help me to welcome Sabine High School senior Joe Ray here to the East Texas Now desk. Joe, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Joe, can you pull that
Yes,
microphone a little closer to you? I just want to make sure that we all can hear exactly what you're saying, because we're talking about a really important event. It is actually the second year that we put on this event, and you're the one that started it. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, ma'am. So I volunteered at the Henderson Animal Shelter for a while, and they had pretty big problems with overcrowding, and also, like in my local community, we have a big stray dog problem. So I kind of wanted to do something to help fix that problem a little bit.
All right, now to help fix that problem, you started Bark in the Park. It's an event that partners with the Henderson Animal Center. So can you tell us a little bit about that first year, how it all came together? Did you make a phone call to them? Did you go up and it was kind of a dual process? Tell us a little bit about the details of it.
Well, it was definitely a process, and it was a lot of work, but it was mostly with help of the Henderson Animal Shelter, and we kind of set that event up just to help fix this problem that we have.
Now, is there anything that you are wanting to change from the first year to the second year? Something that you want to add, new goals that you'd like to achieve for this Bark in the Park event?
So this year is going to have, it's going to be structured better. Like last year was just kind of, it was the first year we didn't know what to expect, and we didn't really have as many people volunteer to train the dogs and foster them like we wanted to. But this year we're hoping that now that we have a pretty successful year behind us, that we can kind of get more people involved and just have a bigger event than last year.
That makes a lot of sense, especially after an inaugural event. You can take notes to make each year bigger and better. Now, you said that it's a little bit more structured. I want to go through a few of those events that seem to be very well structured in order to have the most positive, P-A-W, positive, you see what I did there, outlook there. So let's go to first the pet parade and the pet show. That's where people are going to bring their personal pets to participate. Can you tell us how that specifically works?
Yeah, so that's just to kind of get people to want to come out to the event and show off their pet, and then they can stay and watch the trainer challenge, which is like the main focus.
Fantastic. Now, that's my next question actually was going to take us to that trainer challenge, the Pro-Am Trainer Challenge. It kicks off in just a little over a week. So can you explain a little bit about what that challenge is and the mission behind it? As you said, this is kind of the biggest event, right,
Yes,
of the season or of the Bark in the Park event. So tell us a little bit about the details regarding that trainer challenge.
So what the volunteers will do, they'll volunteer to foster and train a dog for 6 weeks, and they get the dogs October 1st, or they're able to get the dog October 1st. So that's just to make the dogs a little more adoptable, because a lot of the dogs in the shelters aren't trained or don't have just potty training and all that, and how to be in the house, how to be calm around other people. So that's just to kind of get them ready to be adopted, so they're easier to adopt for the people who are looking for a dog.
Yeah, kind of bridge that gap of all the variables it takes to take a dog home. Now, you've mentioned that adoption event, and I think that's kind of the big finish, right, of the Bark in the Park, is that adoption event that happens right after all of these festivities finish up. So what exactly takes place here, and is there a number of dogs that you're trying, are you trying to beat last year's? Is there a specific number, or you're trying to not focus on numbers at all?
Obviously, yes, we do want more than last year, just because, it's the second year, we want to do it better. But there's not really a specific number at all, just as many as we can.
Something that's also a little new this year is that it's also taking place at the same time as the Heritage Syrup Festival. Are you guys able to work together there? How'd that come about?
Well, there's going to be people there who are just there for the Syrup Festival, and it'll take place a little bit before most of that stuff kind of starts. So you'll still have plenty of time to do that. So it can kind of be like an all-day thing. You come out to our event, and then you go to the Syrup Festival. So it's just to hopefully bring more people into the event.
If somebody did want to participate, right? Maybe this is the first time they're hearing about it. What's the first step? Who do they reach out to? Do they just show up? What would say, I'm hearing about this for the first time. How do I get involved?
Right. So if you were looking to participate in the actual fostering and training of the dog, you would have to go to the Henderson City website and follow the links to the trainer challenge, or you can just call the animal shelter for more information.
All right, that's fantastic. Now, the Henderson City website, do you have that on hand? I bet we can look this up
I believe
as well.
it's henderson.tx.com.
Ooh, there we go. henderson.tx.com. All right. Now, we will put that Henderson website link right there under this website whenever it gets posted here on our KLTV website page here. Now, is there anything else that you'd like to add? Maybe we missed something. What's your favorite part of this entire event?
I mean, I definitely like the just the adoption part and how it makes the dogs easier to adopt and just easier to have around as a pet instead of just, you know, like having to go through all the trouble of training the dog. It's already trained, and you can just adopt it how you want it.
Yeah, it seems like a smoother process.
Yes, ma'am.
That makes sense. We did find that Henderson City website. It's hendersontx.us. So if you go through all of this, Henderson Texas website, and this is exactly where we're going to be able to find the steps to get involved, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, to sign up, you just click these links. Is there any fees to sign up? Is there any, or is it just devoting your time?
Just devoting your time.
That's fantastic. Now, again, anything else that we have missed that you'd like to add?
No, ma'am, I think we're good.
All right, fantastic. Well, once again, Sabine High School senior Joe Ray, thank you so much for joining us here on East Texas
you.
Now. Absolutely, guys. We're going to go ahead, take a short break. We'll get right back to news coverage here when we return. Don't go anywhere. You're watching East Texas Now.